Blessings, everybody out there in the universe. My name is Shawn Myrie, and I'm your host of the Down to Earth podcast. Today, I got a special guest live and direct in Ottawa. We got Majic Mike. Tell the universe who you are.
Yo, this is Magic Mike, straight from Ottawa, Canada, Parents are from Jamaica, had a big exposure to urban music and reggae, hip hop, and all that, right? And, I just grew up and I was doing mixtapes and stuff like that, right? You're the host, I'm gonna be looking at you, I'm looking at the camera, right? But, I just started doing mixtapes and stuff, and then somebody approached me on Facebook, big ups to Czar, and big ups to Big, they're out in Kentucky. And they're like, yo, do you want to, do a radio show, right? This is in 2012. So I did the radio show, and then from there, I just kept going. And I'm on FM, did a little bit of time off FM for 3 months, came back on it. Now I'm at CKCU, 93.1 FM here in Ottawa every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, right after the BBC News. That's right now. But as of September, we're going Mondays, 12:30 p.m. So a real start to your week. And there's not really any good hip-hop shows here in Ottawa, but you best tune into Magic Mike.
So you could tell me a little bit about the scene, because I know everywhere in Canada, they have their hip hop scene, a little bit of the culture going on. Like, tell me little bit about the Ottawa scene.
Well, the Ottawa hip-hop scene didn't really pop off until, I'd say, like the late 80s, right, over at Rochester High School, right? We had like a couple groups perform there. Big ups to Tom Green. He had organized rhyme, and groups like that, you know what I'm saying? You had groups like Half Size Giants and L Dollar, L Dollar, list goes on, right? And, we kept doing our thing here and there, the shows kept getting bigger, the artists, more started, forming, the hip-hop scene started getting big, right? But we got heavily influenced from Toronto, right? Because we saw a lot of people in Toronto, Video Fact doing it, and, we figured, let's just try and do it ourselves. I think it's just now, the Ottawa hip-hop scene, it's starting to take off, right? Because you got social media, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And another thing, too, old school Ottawa hip-hop, it had its own sound. Like, you knew it was from Ottawa. Like, you know what I mean? But now it's like there's so many good groups coming out of Ottawa, you just don't know. You know what I mean? And my show, I try and find artists that are already charting, right? Because charting artists are very, very important. You know what I mean? You're not going to play someone who's not charting, right? You're not doing them a favor. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man. I always help out my own. Big ups to everybody in Canada, all the Canadian artists, artists worldwide. I've helped, I've spun, and I've interviewed. Interviewed majors, indie. I'm looking for Drake soon. Drake, if you've seen this, I want you. You know what I mean? Jay-Z. Jay-Z, I'm close to you too. You know what I mean? But that's why I really, really, really want to interview is you, Drake, and Jay-Z. Once I get you two, it's a wrap. Now, I got one thing to say, man. Big ups, yo, brother. Thank you for doing so much, right? You know why I say that? Know why I say that? The podcasts are killing the radio, okay? I'm on FM, and I'm doing a little podcast thing on digital, right? And I see when COVID hit, digital just went up. Mike Stone could vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I think, to anybody trying to get in the radio, don't just run to, I want to go on FM and, you know what I mean? Think big. Think like you're going to have your own show, your own outlet. You can get on Roku now. You can get on all kinds of things, man. You don't have to subscribe to a cable channel. You know what I mean? And, yo, fellas, when I saw this thing right here, I could swear, right? Taras, look upon this big old dirty sound system. You know what I mean? Come on. You guys are serious here, Of course, get on the mic.
We're going to have like Roku. I do my research, 20 years of the internet, my research. I haven't been on before that in the 90s, but my research, 20 years now, I'm not the smartest with the computer, but you could have your own channel now on Roku. So coming soon. And like the radio shit, we figured that out now, like in this time, 2021. Now, you're going to see that from D2E. You're going to see a radio shit coming soon. All family, like playing the music.
And guess what? The FM stations now are picking up podcasts, right? So if you got good audio and you're featuring artists and you play their music after the interview, you ship that to FM satellite, you get on that. That's what's going. Yo, folks, I don't want to say too much. Do your research, but do your research, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to get signed. You don't have to be part of NBC. I say NBC because NBC and all those big places, I love you, CTV and all that. But guys, like my brothers here, are killing off the game. You understand? By 2027, right? By 2027, there'll be no more TV. That's done. It's a wrap. You got to get the people to come to you. You know what I'm saying?
And everything. So yo, bless up Magic Mike for coming on the Down to Earth D2E. You know, chopping it up with me, Shawn Myrie. Bless up to everybody out there in the universe. It's great, y'all. Respect, King.
From one Rasta
To the
to
next.
next.
Out of what?
Up north, up north,
Bless up.
north, up north, up north, up north, up north, up north, up north, up.
North side boy, north side thriller. The weed is killer. Green Godzilla in the North Pole. Winter so cold, like bear, flying Air Canada.